Walmart, the biggest retailer in the world and the one with the most employees. The first video I made on this channel was about Walmart, but the thing is, I look so bad in that every time I look, I shiver. So I gotta make this one to cover it up. I'm gonna give you guys a neutral view, that I'm gonna dive into their financials, an overview, some key factors that you guys should consider. By the way, this is not financial advice. I'm just kind of mashing together the annual report and a bunch of news and stuff so that you guys can get some information about Walmart. Walmart was massive and is still just as massive today. The revenues are growing year over year. They had just under 500 billion in 2017 and ended up this year with a little under 650 billion dollars. Their growth is pretty on brand for a big brick and mortar store. Slow and steady, but growth. Their net income is also pretty steady. There are a couple of dips here and there, but nothing catastrophic. They are a big company and they're making steady profits. Given the fact that they are a retailer, their margins are pretty small. They made $648 billion in revenue this year and netted $15.5 billion off of that. Their margins are 2.39%. Tiny. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you people, Walmart is a pretty boring company. If you want low price goods, you know where to go. Their official philosophy on their website is EDLP, everyday low prices. Basically, they're gonna charge their customers low prices and the prices aren't really gonna fluctuate with sales promotions and all that like other companies. They also have everyday low cost. Basically, they're gonna try to keep their costs down. Although I do morally have a problem with paying people something that they can't really live off of. Are you suggesting that we don't maximize shareholder value? Yes, pick something that people can at least live off of. A study in 2013 by Americans for Tax Fairness found that Walmart employees use around $6.2 billion worth of federal funds on stuff like food stamps, healthcare, and more. I'd appreciate it if you'd like and sub. This is a small channel, so it really does help out a lot. Walmart is traded on the New York Stock Exchange, and we're looking at the stock data. It's in line with Target and the S&P 500 index, but well behind Costco, although overall, very steady growth. Walmart's dividend yield is quite a fair bit higher than Costco's, so that is something that you have to take into consideration. Anyway guys, that's it. Thanks. Diving into the actual revenues, Walmart divides its segments into three parts. There is Walmart US, Walmart International, and Sam's Club. Walmart US made around $442 billion in revenues, and that's around 68% of the pie. Walmart International operates in 18 countries and, funny enough, takes up 18% of the pie. They sell things that are pretty similar to their Walmart US counterpart. For example, they sell stuff in the grocery category, for example, produce, bread, granulated sugar. They also have the merchandise category, which includes, let's say, books and clothes. And also for the over-the-counter medical supplies, they sell all those pills and just a whole lot more. Obviously, I'm not going to open up the Walmart app and just start listing off everything that they sell alphabetically. If you want me to do that, I'm sorry, this is the wrong channel for you. Sam's Club, the Costco clone, which takes up around 13%, and it's the one everything is on the shelf on like the little wooden box kind of things. If you're wondering why it did not equal $648 billion, it's because there is a little bit more from like membership and just other income, but it's actually low-key kind of funny how $5 billion is just other income. It's like a drop in the bucket. Operating income is revenues minus all the business related stuff that you need for the business to function. For example, rent, salaries you have to pay to people, and like paying for the actual stuff that you sell and all that kind of stuff. While net income is all the operating stuff, but also taking into account any taxes you have to pay and interest revenue and expenses. Their operating incomes for Walmart US are $22 billion, International is $4.9 billion, and Sam's Club is $2.1 billion. The vast majority of Walmart's profit is from Walmart US, America, home of the free, land of the brave. Is it the other way around? Guess who also has a subscription? Walmart. Theirs is called Walmart Plus. It basically offers these perks. First of all, unlimited delivery without needing to hit the minimum spend of $35, and also something called Scan and Go. It allows you to scan items as you're shopping and almost skip the register. Then either a person near the door or some AI camera system is going to double check that you scanned everything and then you're free to go. But what if you just cover something up while you're shopping? they can't see it. And the question that people are going to have to ask themselves is $13 a month enough? Are the benefits worth the $13 a month? Personally, no shot. The PE ratio is 28. That is way below Costco, but a bit above both Target and Kroger. In their favor, they have people, space, and just a whole lot of relationships with their suppliers. They are big and established, so it's going to be very hard for another company to take over in the same way by competing like one-to-one. They are everywhere and have a very strong brand. One more thing is, this is a neutral point, they are kind of pivoting also to online shopping experiences, because I think they realize that brick and mortar isn't really going to last forever, but they do have a lot of brick and mortar stores, so if they have to switch up their entire business model, it can't be great for them. Against them is, the bigger the company, they'll be affected by even smaller changes that affect the entire company. I mean, their profit margin is 2.39%. So even if it's a small little change in whatever, either they have to pay their employees more or something else happens, that affects them a lot. Payment information being released could lead to big lawsuits. I mean, look, they have 1.5 million people shopping there every single day. If that information gets released, lawyers are going to have a massive party. I can tell you that much for sure. They have a lot of competition among brick and mortar stores. I mean, if we're going to start listing them off, Target, Costco, Kroger, King Super, CVS, Walgreens, and so many more. I can't mention all of them. People don't exactly feel as bad when stealing from bigger companies compared to smaller ones. I mean, the saying, shop local, still corporate, it does exist. Walmart is a massive company that is making moves to get more modern and more online. They're not ahead of the curve, but they're also not behind the curve. I feel like they're just right in the middle, meeting customers where they're at right now. By the way, if anyone at Walmart is actually seeing this, can you please add like a little map onto your app? That way I can see, let's say I want to find pasta. I can just say aisle 7 right here. It's going to be, I have to walk somewhere, I don't know, something like that. Kind of like the Home Depot app, because that's really useful. By the way, you can check out my Home Depot video if you want. Yes, that was a pretty shameless plug. But anyway guys, let me know what you guys think Walmart's going to do in the next few years. And if there are any other videos that you guys want to see, just let me know down in the comments. This is not financial advice. If you guys actually want that, either speak to a financial professional or visit the SEC's investment and savings guide, because that's probably the most official thing that I can send you towards. And peace, people.